Welcome back to All About Winning Daily Fantasy Sports. My name is Ty Patton. Week 8 is in the books, and now we head into the second half of the season. In this video, I will recap the top performers from Week 8 and take a look at the player pool that I created for Week 8. In Week 8, these were the top performers at each position. Remember, this is for the main slate. I don't have the primetime games included in my player pool, so this is the main slate only players. Top quarterbacks. Number 1, Jones from the Giants, scored 32.18 points. Jameis Winston scored 26.34 points. The top running backs were as follows. Coleman from San Francisco, 40.80 points. Latavius Murray from the New Orleans, 39.70 points. McCaffrey from Carolina, 30.50 points. Saquon Barkley, the Giants, 28.30 points. And David Montgomery from the Bears, 27.70 points. Top wide receivers, Mike Evans from Tampa Bay, 45.80 points. Cooper Kupp, 38 points. Kenny Galladay, 32.30 points. Michael Thomas, 30.30 points. And Julio Jones, 28.20 points. The top tight ends, Ryan Griffin from the Jets, 24.60 points. Darren Fells from Houston, 23.80 points. Jonnu Smith from Tennessee, 19.80 points. Austin Hooper, 18.50 points. And San Francisco's Kittle, 14.60 points. The top defense special teams were New England Patriots, 21 points. 49ers with 17 points. Jaguars with 15 points. Eagles with 12 points. Lions and Titans tied with 11 points. Next, I want to look at the winning millymaker, which is the lineup that I use as my measuring stick, and then I'll compare that to the lineup that you could have built using my player pool. The winning millymaker is right here on the screen. They had Daniel Jones at quarterback. He scored 32.18 points. Interesting, his draft percentage was only 1.6%. Tevin Coleman, running back, 40.8 points. And he was only 4% owned. Latavius Murray scored 39.7 points. He was pretty chalky. This come out to his draft percentage was 34.8 points or percent. Mike Evans, 45.8 points for only 8.7% ownership. Kenny Galladay, he was pretty chalky too, 24.3% ownership, and he scored 32.3 points. Golden Tate, 8.6%, scored 16.5 points. Evan Ingram, 10.9%, scored 14 points. DK Metcalf scored 16.3 points for 10.3%. And he had the New England Patriots for 16.3% ownership, who scored 21 points for a total score of 258.58. This was a 4-player game stack where he used Daniel Jones, Golden Tate, and Evan Ingram and brought it back with Kenny Galladay. Really good lineup. In comparison, using my player pool, you could have created a lineup that would have placed 29th out of 205,882 people to win $4,000, which would have been a $200 return on investment with the following lineup. I did not have this lineup. It was 2 weeks in a row. I generally have my quarterback set up to at least have one target. So I wouldn't have had, I didn't have Daniel Jones anyhow. But the optimal lineup using my players, you'll see it didn't have a target with it, which is really interesting. That happened 2 weeks in a row. Okay, you could have had, and this is the lineup that you would have scored 238.90 points. So still 20 points off the top millymaker winner at 258. But this lineup would have won $4,000. Derek Carr at quarterback scored 23.40 points. Latavius Murray scored 39.70 points. Leonard Fournette, 20.60 points. Cooper Kupp, 38 points. Kenny Galladay, 32.30 points. Michael Thomas, 30.30 points. Darren Fells, 23.80 points. Janu Smith in the flex, tight end from Tennessee, 19.80 points. And defense special team Lions with 11 points. And again, that lineup scored 238.90 points. I will look at these top performers closer as we move into week 9 and researching as I do each quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense, special teams. I always take a look back at the previous week, the top performers and how they perform. But just in a quick summary, the running backs that were used in the winning lineup, they averaged 1.87 fantasy points per touch. They between the two running backs, there were 43 touches, which come out to 21.5 between the two of them. And the wide receivers, he used 4 in this case. That comes out to 3.17 fantasy points per target between those 4 wide receivers. They had a combined 35 targets, which comes out to 8.75 targets per wide receiver. A quick look at week 9, real quick on the point spreads and totals. There are 10 games on the main slate. They are the following: Tampa Bay's at Seattle, and these are in order of game totals. Tampa Bay at Seattle, highest total on the board at 52 points. Seattle has been installed as a 6-point favorite. Detroit at Oakland. Oakland's a 2-point favorite with a 51-point game total. Green Bay at the Chargers. Green Bay's a 3-point favorite with a 46.5-point total. Chicago at Philly. Philly's a 5-point favorite, 43.5-point game total. Indianapolis is at Pittsburgh. This game has started out as a pick, and the game total is 43.5 points. Cleveland at Denver. Denver's a 1.5-point favorite, and the game total is 42. I'm not sure if the news with Flacco being out if there's been an adjustment to that line, but Brandon Allen will be starting at quarterback for Denver Broncos this weekend. Tennessee at Carolina. Carolina is a 3.5-point home favorite. Game total is 41.5 points. New York Jets at Miami. The Jets are a 5.5-point road favorite with a 41-point game total. Minnesota at Kansas City. There's not been a line or total posted yet. I think they're waiting the news, yay or nay, on Patrick Mahomes, which that would obviously affect the line and total. I haven't seen that as of this afternoon. Washington at Buffalo. Buffalo's a 9.5-point home favorite, and the over-under on this game is 37 points. I want to thank you for joining me. So just a real quick recap. I want to give a special thanks out to you guys, the small group of followers who I have right now. I really appreciate you following me and supporting the channel. I will be posting the Thursday Night Football Showdown between the 49ers and the Cardinals early tomorrow. And also on Wednesday, I will be posting the quarterback research for week 9. And again, running back and wide receivers. Quarterback will be tomorrow, Wednesday, with the Thursday Night Football Showdown. Running backs and wide receivers will be on Thursday. Tight end defense special teams will be on Friday. And then Saturday, we'll put this all together and build some winning lineups and do a game-by-game review. I encourage you guys to please post any comments or opinions you may have below. Please share this video, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified when my next video posts. It really helps me out. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter name is About Winning. And I will see you tomorrow. My name is Ty Patton. This is all about winning daily fantasy sports, and I'll see you again real soon. Thanks a lot.